Hello there, Aries. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Aries for June of 2021, halfway through the year already. For everybody who's new out there, we pull 4 cards for the month, and we'll use the bottom card on the deck, kind of an overall view of the month. And we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading, hopefully, to bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a strange speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. So it makes all you Aries named Frankie for the time of this reading, I suppose. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You seem to get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I actually don't think the cards are going to all go week by week. I think it'll kind of blend in and out throughout the month as an overall view. Now we have some, I was going to say good words, but they're interesting words is what I want to say. First one's purification. And when I hear that word, when I'm doing a reading, it means I've cried more than enough tears about something. And sisterhood, brotherhood, intention, joy, which is good, and grace, which is also good. And I think we actually can come out of this pretty good, even though there's some, like I said, interesting words and some interesting cards in here also. So, but we do have some really good ones. Actually, there's 2 in here that are excellent, I think. This first card here, the 4 of Cups energy for us, is one of being apathetic. Like maybe last month was very chaotic or hectic for us, because it comes right after the 3 of Cups, which is a celebration card. This is when we just need to kind of pull back because we've been in some type of intense involvement with something, or maybe we need some space, some time to just be us, just leave me alone, let me be for a little bit, don't be bugging me. It's when we're dealing with all that, the normal everyday life, like nitty gritty of making up marriage work, raising the kids, getting to work every single day, all that kind of stuff without a break. And we need some time to like drift, dream, sit around, do whatever it is we need to do. Maybe just to pamper ourselves a little bit. Maybe bring us something that's going to bring us some kind of joy. Now, the card is actually good the way I see it, because we have all this ivy growing out of this guy's head. So it's telling me right off the bat, I need some time alone, but this dude hadn't even washed his hair. There's enough dirt in there to plant the ivy, and it's growing. It looks like a good old bush growing there. There's a cup coming out of the cloud, which I think of as the hand of God. And that cup, I can, in that daydream state, I can maybe listen and pay attention to what are the thoughts that are going through my mind, and what are the ones that I want to pick and choose, perhaps to focus on this month, to put into that cup that's basically being handed to me, because there's 3 full cups right beside this dude, and none of them he really cares about. Doesn't really want anything much to do with them. So using that daydreaming time during this month, maybe to figure out, where do I want to set my intention? What are the things that are important to me? Where do I want to keep my focus? But using the time constructively versus using it for maybe a pity party or something like that. I had a friend or someone I knew years ago that told me, I said, I'm sitting here whining. And they said, you can't whine. You have to have someone to listen to. You're just self-pity party. And if you don't have anybody else to listen to, normally nobody else is going to listen when we're in that whiny state. So using that constructively, taking some time to drift, dream, and think about, what do I want for maybe the future, the more, close future coming up, those kind of energies, using it like that, I think would be more constructive and filling the cup that in that short period of time that I'm being gifted with, basically, to drift and dream. What are my intentions for the next little while? Where do I want to go with this? What's going to bring me joy? What maybe will help me step into the flow of grace? Why am I sitting in this purification process where I've already, and I'm saying already because of another card that'll be coming up here shortly, cried more than enough tears over this situation. So if we think about that in that way, we can use that time pretty darn constructively, because next we get this Nine of Cups energy, and this is independence. It actually suggests independence for us from all these financial concerns and worries that we have, things like that going on in our life. We've gained for ourselves some type of wealth or backup, I want to say, or security by proper management of all of our affairs. Pentacles are earth plane energy, so basically money, material goods, things like that. So for us this month, it feels like a time of arrival, of having, having and feeling secure, or feeling that type of security, having integrated all the different parts of our lives together into a secure type of base where we're doing pretty good. And now we're enjoying like resources. We could be enjoying physical energy, all that kind of stuff in like this smooth combined flow. And maybe just because we took that short break, and instead of using it for a pity party, we used it a little bit constructively and pampered ourselves. So we're experiencing our own life right now, like a well-coordinated totality, something pretty good, something that is, okay, this is the right life for me. And that, to me, is like basically something good, where maybe people are coming together with us. We're going to have some time to work together. Sometimes we, Aries, can be real worriers. I don't think we show it like as a public face, but we really can, And people think because we can be blunt and we can speak up for ourselves, you can't hurt their feelings. Well, you can, and you did, and maybe that's why I got into this little pity party or whiny type energy, because next we have another 9. But 9's actually, the symbolism about a 9 is humanitarianism, seeing like using my stuff for the benefit of all, my funds, things like that. So we have these 2 9s. This means something totally different. But sometimes when we are seeing a big picture, we forget our own selves in it. Maybe that's why Spirit's going to give us this rest. We're seeing what everyone else needs and maybe not what we need. Because this 9 of Swords energy here is when we're experiencing like the sleepless nights, nightmares, tension, unhappiness, regrets about things that went wrong, or past mistakes, past misfortunes, things like that, whether or not the facts bear it out or not. So there could be something there that I have all good right to worry about, but sometimes there's not. I'm just worrying just for the sake of worrying it. And it's keeping me up at night, and there's that old saying, what you fear the most is what never happens. That's how the card actually reads. So it's the tiger's at the door, the tiger's at the door, don't open the door, don't open the door. I open the door, it's a pussycat. So if I think about it like that, the Nine of Swords could be some kind of energy bringing up something in my mind at night when I'm trying to rest, basically, that's bothering me, maybe just because it's an issue that's coming up and is bothersome, you know? And if it is, I call that the little guy in my head. Someone said something mean to me at the grocery store uh, yesterday, let's say, and I go to bed at night and I have this full-blown argument with them. Not anything that I actually said, but I'm saying to myself, I should have said that, I should have said this, I should have just kicked their butt, blah, blah, blah. They're home doing what? They're home getting sleep. They aren't worried that they've already said some smart aleck stuff to me, and I'm the one home having this big old pity party for myself in the middle of the night, and basically keeping myself awake, and they're sound asleep and enjoying their life, So that worry about past things is really not good for me, because this is the same type of energy as that. This is the Five of Cups energy. Now we got Two Cups energy. This is looking down at these three spilled cups and never turning around, saying, my whole life's over. It was based on these three full cups of everything I thought in my life was wonderful and perfect and pure. And I can't turn around and look at the two cups sitting there. And if we think about with the Four of Cups, we have three cups that we could fill with something way much better, because this Five of Cups is like brooding. I'm brooding over the past wrongs, past mistakes, past disappointments. In this kind of way, this state of mind, that's what the card is actually about. It's about a state of mind where I'm looking backwards over my painful past, right? And I'm not looking forward to a positive future. Why would I want to do that? There's no joy in it. There's no capacity to step into the flow of grace from there. So I want to think backwards. How was I before all this crap happened? Just pushing it to the side and thinking about what can go right in the future for me. What can go right? My unhappiness is just because of my attitude. And if there's one thing I can control in my life, it is my attitude. So I want to think about what can go right for me in the future. That's why I said that purification word is really important to us. And joy and grace are really important to us this month. Because I have, with the one cup that's coming out of the Four of Cups, I have 3 cup energies that I can basically kind of fill to get whatever it is that I need, I want, I desire, maybe, or I require in this future energy. And if I have control of my attitude, I don't have to be miserable unless I want to be miserable, basically. That's what the card's saying. So I'm keeping my own self in this misery, and it's not even happening now. It's old stuff, is the way they're telling me. Old stuff I already cried about. Why not set an intention for the future, one that is better for me and one that's more cooperative? Because now we have a major arcana, the Lover's card here. So it's a card of cooperation, of working together on something with others to accomplish a particular joint purpose, something we're all working towards or for, that kind of stuff. It's not just working together like a romantic all the time type of energy, but it stands for attraction. Attraction of any kind or any variety, not just that romantic type of attraction. It could be friendships, brotherhood, sisterhood, like our word down here, union, cooperation, any type of venture that's moving me forward with others in harmony, in union, in that cooperative type of energetics. That it can mean a choice being required of me, some type of choice, because it's two people together. The lovers is two people together, but whatever choice I make, it's going to be the right choice for me. Basically, it could be a temporary co-joinment of people getting together for one specific purpose. Maybe if things have been going crazy or whatever at work, maybe, or at home, maybe we're getting together and having a talk about something. But I've got to pay attention. I'm the one that's got to pay attention this month to what is it that I choose. Basically, where's my intention set? So attention and intention are important. In order to have that, right, we've got to pay attention to what's going on in our thoughts. Are they in the past? Are they going and moving towards a more positive future? And in order to do that, this card of apathy and, hanging out with my own self's important. How do I know my intentions when there's so many thoughts going on in my head all at one time? Basically, I've got to pay attention. What's happening up here? What am I being told? Where am I being guided? What's going to bring me joy? How do I step into that flow of grace? That's why I said, even at the beginning, maybe things are bothering me, but I really think they're not issues. They're like non-issues at this particular moment. So I'm kind of being told, stay in the now, pay attention. Heads up, pay attention. What am I feeling? What am I hearing? What am I seeing that will produce this better future? Let's see what our angel card says. It says, listen, pay attention. There you go. Quiet your mind, beloved one. Listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet, receptive state. That's kind of like this. Your little take some time to myself. And without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. Quiet mind and body can hear us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Just listen. We never take the time. We are always busy, busy, busy. And we're chattering in our mind, but we're not listening to what is truly right for us all the time. It says you receive the card because the angels wish to get their message through to you. They ask that you talk less and listen more. When we're stressed, we tend to chatter out of nervousness. Give your worries to the angels and trust that they've heard your prayers. If it seems like they're not answering the prayers, it's probably because you're not listening to their answers. So retreat to a quiet place with the intention of listening to your angels and close your eyes. Breathe deeply and listen. Avoid noisy environments. You've been hearing your angels correctly. Turn off the television or radio. Your hearing's becoming more sensitive because you've been tuning into the angels. Clear your ear chakras by visualizing light clearing the area above each eyebrow and blow your nose. Your ear chakras will clear. Trust me on that. Well, Aries, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and comments. I read each and every one of them, and I truly appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or even just go neb about me, or if you need to set an appointment, all the information is down below the screen in the About section over at the website. And over at the website, there's videos. One explains the prayer class I put out there for you, the other the suture classes. But the videos that explain them and how they operate and how they work are over at the website if you're interested in it. And for all of you, I'm sitting here thinking and my brain's going off all over the place. For all of you that I've met in all this 5 whole years of doing YouTubes now, everybody I've met through 33 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll be back here next month. Bye-bye.